I just recorded this whole doggone video and it wasn't recorded at all. Okay, so today we're going to have a conversation about fat. Now, as women, you need fat. You need to eat fat in your body. And I know you think that if you eat fat in your body, you're going to keep fat in your body, but that's not right. If you eat the right kinds of fat in your body, then you will eliminate or help eliminate the wrong kinds of fat in your body. So we're going to have that conversation right now. There was a time in history where, and I was a little bit younger when this happened, and I don't understand how I was still paying attention to what was going on. I mean, now I get it because I'm in the health and wellness space. But back then I did not understand. I'm like, why do I see this? Why do I see increases in obesity? Why do I see increases in mental things in children? Why do I see that? Anyway, so in the 1970s, there was a thing where they said that eggs were bad, butter was bad, and red meat was bad. Okay, they said those three things were bad. And so when they did that, they said, here's your alternative. Here, eat this margarine. Here, eat these processed oils. And then here, eat this low fat food. But what we don't see on the back end of that is that when they did that, when people were eating more margarine, processed oils, and low fat foods, that insulin resistance increased, diabetes increased, obesity increased. Why? Because our body needs fat. Our body needs a good kind of fat. The good kinds of fat: butter, coconut oil, olive oil, red meat, eggs have a good kind of fat. What else? I have notes. Nuts have good kind of fat. Fish, especially salmon, good kind of fat. Seeds, good kinds of fat. Okay, a lot of this, you want to have a balance in it. Don't go overboard, but all of that has good kinds of fats in it. Why? Well, good kinds of fat, saturated fat, helps your brain function. Okay, I'm just mentioning this briefly because I can go off on a tangent on this. When people are taking statin drugs or cholesterol lowering drugs, it impacts their brain or the cognitive ability. So I don't know that you've paid attention to it, but I did when they started pushing lower cholesterol lowering medications. It increased Alzheimer's and dementia. Okay, that's just a tidbit. Just take that as gold. You can go research that yourself. But cholesterol is not a bad thing. We need cholesterol. Our bodies produce it. Cholesterol is needed for our hormones. Women, cholesterol, fat is needed for your hormones. And when you decrease fat in your body, or saturated fat, I gotta be specific. When you decrease saturated fat in your body, what it does is it causes your cell membranes to be unstable. So they like to have some form to it. This is just getting really deep for a second. Your cell membranes like to have a form to it. It's just kind of like beams of a house. It's for structure. It allows good things in and keeps the other things out. But when you don't get enough fat in your diet from like saturated fat, then it causes the cell membranes to be like moldy walls. Okay, that's not good for anybody. So you need fat in your body. The fat impacts your hormones, so cortisol levels, progesterone levels, estrogen levels, and testosterone levels are all impacted by fat, cholesterol. Okay, so when you have enough of that in your body, your levels, they give and take when they need to give and take. You're not having mood swings. You're not being unmotivated because testosterone helps with motivation as well. You're not unmotivated because you have a balance in your levels. But when you don't get enough saturated fat in your diets, what happens is, again, those four things, those four main hormones are impacted by fat and cholesterol. So cortisol, progesterone, estrogen, testosterone. When you decrease saturated fat or cholesterol in your body, um, what I say, testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone stop. They're decreased in their function. So this is where you get all that women issues. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. Women issues, sexual drive is impacted. Um, all of that's impacted when you have low fat in your body. But what happens? Because now you're not getting enough cholesterol in your body, or it's not being processed well. You're not getting enough saturated fat in your body. Your body prioritizes cortisol because your body is now stressed. What does an increase in cortisol do? That spike in cortisol keeps you in a stressful state. So when your body's in a high stressful state, inflammation is increased. And what happens? It's hard to lose weight. It's very hard to, cortisol is like Debo at the door. Okay. You're trying to lose weight. You're trying to get past Debo. Debo ain't gonna let you get past. Debo want his chain. Okay. So you have to lower cortisol to actually start losing the fat that you want to lose from your body. That fat around your midsection, the cellulite, all the extra stuff. You want to lose that, you have to decrease cortisol levels. And in order to do that, to have a good amount of fat in your nutrition. So that's one thing that it does. You want to lose weight? This is why I said the good fat that you take in will help you lose the bad fat that you don't want. Another thing that having healthy fats in your diet does is that it keeps your energy level. And when I say level, I mean super level. Okay. You're not having the blood sugar spikes because one, it takes fat a longer time to digest in the body. So when you take in healthy fats with your food, with your protein and your carb, your good carb, okay, when you take in fat with your protein and your good carb, the fat is like it coats the food that you put in there because it takes fat a longer time to digest. And so it as that digestion is prolonged, your energy level is releasing energy constantly throughout the day. So it's not like boom, all this energy is released. I got coffee, I got sugar, I got donuts, all that stuff. All this energy is released, and then boom, no, I'm hungry. I'm tired. What is this? Is this not 5 p.m. yet? Like, you want to stop those spikes, you have to increase or incorporate more healthy fat into your diet. Your mitochondria help with energy. That's like the furnace in your body. You put coals in, it burns the coals. Okay. The train needs the coals to move. The mitochondria, that's the engine to burn the coals. Okay. If you're not putting in the right foods, that thing won't burn and the train won't move. Okay. Your body won't move. So, I talked about balancing hormones. Okay. So those are the two main things actually that I wanted to talk about. And I know we have this misconception that we have this misconception about fat. And don't take my word for it. Please don't take my word for it. Go do your own research. Go look into it yourself. I've looked into it because one, I had to deal with it myself. They told me that my cholesterol level was high. And it's not that LDL is bad, because that's the one that they mainly talk about. LDL is not bad cholesterol. Again, I told y'all, God did not make anything bad in us. When He made us, He said it was very good. So LDL is not bad cholesterol. It's even high LDL is not bad. It's the inflammation that makes that high LDL not favorable for our bodies. Okay, that's not what causes heart disease. It's the inflammation that causes the heart disease. It's the constriction of the vessels of the arteries that's not allowing the blood to move through. It's the eating a lot of sugar that thickens the blood. And if the artery is that big or smaller and the thick blood is trying to go through, that's what causes heart disease. It's not high LDL. I'm sorry, I got passionate for a second. But I'm really like not ticked, but I'm really passionate about that. I'll just use that because I hate to hear, and I know hate is a strong word, but I hate to hear people coming to me saying that their doctor said that they have to do X, Y, and Z for the rest of their life. And they don't even know the implications of those things long term. They're not paying attention to the trends. I am. I see it. And God has blessed me to have people come to me. I don't know why they came to me because that's not even my area. I am a movement person. I will do weight loss. I will do um, correction in your posture. I'm a licensed massage therapist. I am a stretch therapist. I then got certified as a whole food plant-based coach, but that's all to help people to have some hope, I guess, because you don't have to be on that for the rest of your life. There is something that you can do if you want to do it. See, the thing is, a lot of us don't have that fight anymore. And I'm not going to get into that because this will be a whole hour-long video. But we have to have that fight for our lives. God put us on this planet for a reason. We are valuable. And it's hard to glorify God in our bodies. It's hard to glorify God in our work when we're popping pills. That's hard. We're supposed to be set apart. We're supposed to look different from the world, not the same. And so that stuff really bothers me. But again, God has blessed me. I've had several people come with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, um, diabetes. They told me at some point, excuse me, they told me at some point that I had metabolic syndrome, that I was pre-diabetic. I didn't receive that. I changed my diet. I looked at what I was eating. The chips, the popcorn, all of that, bad cholesterol or bad fats. Those seed oils, bad fat. And so once I stopped doing that and my body began to heal itself, because your body is literally designed to heal itself. My body started doing that and boom, my numbers changed within months. And I've seen other people whose numbers change within months. So yes, the whole point of this conversation is to get you to move. Take the information, look into it for yourself, and then move on it. This is a movement channel. Move. It's not just about you moving your physical body. Move this. Move in your purpose. Move. Again, I'm passionate. I'm sorry. But if this is something that you desire for yourself and you're looking for a community of people who are doing the same thing, who are after the same thing, and who have a passion for Christ just like you do, then I invite you to join my Restore the House community. There should be a link in the description of this video. But if you think you need more focused attention, then let's have a one-on-one conversation and see how or if I can help you. Maybe I can point you in the right direction. If that's the case, then I'll take that. But again, this channel is going to be centered around us walking in the purpose of God, using movement and healing our bodies so that we can do it and do it efficiently. So again, I might be passionate. I love what I do. I truly enjoy it. But if you enjoyed this video, please like it. Let's continue the conversation in the comments. Share with somebody you think might need it. And I'll see you for the next one.